The Grand Prix de Plouay in the heart of Brittany is one of the most highly anticipated classics of the season. The climbs, not steep but instead fast and relentless, make this an unpredictable race. Last year, Eugenia Bouyac powered her way to a surprise sprint victory.
It's really a great feeling. I come here with a lot of beautiful memories and with positive emotion. I like racing in France. Here are most of my best results. For sure will be very hard to make same, but I'm sure we are enough strong to fight for the best.
Yeah, I'm really on my home soil. I'm so excited to race here every year, and I didn't miss any participation since 2009. So it's really important for me to be there, having all my family and friends, and yeah, I hope to be good. You can't be 80%. It's not possible to win here. You need to be 100%, even to just play the game. So I hope it will be fine.
We had a really strong team last time I won. We do again this year. I think it's going to be slightly more difficult to win because there's a few key people missing. So perhaps the race will be a bit sort of more defensive than I would like it to be, but we'll make the best of it. We're going to be aggressive. We have to be, because if you're not on this course, then there's too many sprinters that can hang on. So yeah, expect some fireworks from us.
Women's World Tour leader Anna van der Breggen led the riders off from Plouay in stifling temperatures. Ahead, 4 long laps and a short lap on unforgiving, undulating terrain. The perfect launch pad for a barrage of attacks. Just before the third of 5 crossings of the finish line, Lisa Brennauer made her move. But it was Elisa Longo-Borghini instead who managed to get some distance. Along with her, proficient brake maker Rosella Ratto. The duo's break spurred the other contenders' teams into action, and they were joined by van der Breggen, Ashley Moolman-Pasio and BTC City Ljubljana's Anna-Zita Maria Stricker. But Team Sunweb, working for Corinne Rivera, who has had 4 Women's World Tour wins already this season, chased hard on the front to bring it all back together once more. As much as Boels Dolmans tried to guard the front, it wasn't long before another escape got away. And yet again, it was initiated by a Canyon SRAM rider. The team, who had been forcing the action all race, had half its squad at the front. Hannah Barnes this time managing to go clear. It looked like no one was going after the Brit, who coolly tapped away a tempo strong enough to keep an impatient pack at bay. That was until last week's mountain jersey winner at the Ladies Tour of Norway, Janneke Ensing, hit out in pursuit. The duo worked well together, gaining and maintaining a 30-second advantage. But with van der Breggen leading the bunch, their escape was being brought to a close. And it was all together again at 97 kilometres gone. Claudia Lichtenberg went for a solo attack in one of the final races of her pro career. The rider, who is retiring at the end of the season, had a leading margin that hovered around 10 seconds. But the peloton, already fractured by the high pace, would not allow the 2009 Giro Rosa champion any more than that. She was swallowed back by the group. Then, on the penultimate ascent of the T Maret climb, Pauline Ferrand-Prévot surged forward. It ripped an already select group to shreds, her acceleration quickly distancing several pre-race favourites, Rivera included. Van der Breggen launched herself from 20 metres back just to get up in support of her nominated race leader, Lizzie Deignan. Even those not cast adrift struggled to keep up with Ferrand-Prévot's acceleration, 2015 Plouay winner Deignan clawing her way onto her wheel. A group of 5 made the cut: van der Breggen and Deignan of Boels Dolmans, Ferrand-Prévot, Longo-Borghini and Moolman-Pasio. Team Sunweb missed the selection and put all their resources into closing the gap. So too did Orica Scott, riding for OVO Energy Women's Tour stage winner Sarah Roy. The chase paid off, a fractured pack regaining contact with the quintet. But on the very last ascent of the T Marek, 2 familiar faces were at the head of the race once more. In exactly the same spot as a lap before, Ferrand-Prévot and Deignan took the lead. But this time it was the British champion's turn to act. She pulled away from the rest, but Ferrand-Prévot, on home soil here, never lost an inch. Orica Scott rallied once more, but the 2 former world champions took their advantage up to 22 seconds. The duo had built a decent lead until with less than a kilometre left, Dynan stopped taking turns at the front, lining up for a closing sprint duel. Ferrand-Prévot pushed on regardless. Into the finishing straight, and with a hungry pack powering after them, a game of cat and mouse began. With 200 metres left, Dynan pounced, flying past Ferrand-Prévot and hitting out towards the line. After 4 Women's World Tour second places this season, in the end, Dynan had time to celebrate a win of her own. Ferrand-Prévot took second, Roy won the sprint for third. Ferrand-Prévot also picks up the award for Best French Rider.
I'm lucky that I always perform well under pressure, so at some point in the season I have to give myself that pressure, and it's not easy to do that. It's not easy to come into a race and say I want to win it and then do it, so that's what you have to be a world champion, so it's all good.
Yeah, I'm so proud of my teammates, and they were so good today, attacking every lap, and for me they did a really good job, and I just can say thank you to them. Because today it's second place, but not only for me, for all the team.
Yeah, I'm really happy with today. There was 2 girls up the road, so to win the bunch sprint back there with the support of my Orica Scott girls was really awesome. We had a lot of pressure going in there today, so yeah, it's really awesome to pull off a podium.
Van der Breggen continues her stay at the top of the Women's World Tour rankings, while Cecilie Uttrup-Ludwig already has an unsurpassable lead at the top of the Women's World Tour Youth competition. Outside the podium on the race, Silence, Tipco SVB and BTC City each placed 2 riders in the top 10, with defending champ Bouyac finishing 4th. Van der Breggen adds 4 more points to her Women's World Tour tally, but her lead remains precarious, and Uttrup-Ludwig brings her total up to an impressive 52 points in the Women's World Tour Youth rankings.